What's up, guys? It's your boy Giovanni, the G35 fam, back at it again with another video on the G35. So, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, like always, guys, feel free to subscribe right down below the video. While you're at it, hit that thumbs up, share the video, and hit that notification bell. That way, you can be notified to when I upload a video and you won't miss out on any G35 content. That being said, guys, like always, I greatly appreciate the support. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So for today's video, guys, I'm going to be installing a rear view mirror, but it also has a built-in dash cam with a reverse camera. Trying to do a little more modern things to the G35, being that this car is already going to be 20 years old. So I want to make it look a little more modern. Just recently did the heads up display. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Pretty cool little feature for 30 bucks. Can't beat it. But for this one, I got this one off of Walmart. I'm gonna try it. I only got it for $24. So if it's a cheap product, then I get what I get. Or you get what you get. Or how does it go? You get what you deserve, or whatever. You know what I mean, man. If it's a cheap product, then you're gonna get cheap results. So we'll see how this works. See if it's really worth it. If it is worth it, then I'm gonna be very satisfied, because I know some of these I've seen they go for over $100. So compared to $24, I'm gonna test it out, see how the quality is. Comes with night vision. See how that all works out. Just pretty much all in all, rate the product. See if it's really worth it. But we're gonna install this and see what happens. So like always, guys, been talking too much. So let's get this video started. Okay, guys, so this is the rearview mirror that I got. As you can see, it's a lot wider than the OEM G35 rearview mirror, but you have this lens in the back, so it's a pretty good size. As you can see, it also has that blue tint to prevent anti-glare from cars that have their brights on behind you, so that's pretty cool. Has a slot where you can put your memory card, and then for the USB, and then these are all the accessories on the cords. As you can see, it has a backup camera that I'm gonna mount. It has your little brackets right here that go over the mirror, and then of course it's a 12-volt cigarette lighter that you plug it into. So it should be a pretty simple install. The hard part's probably going to be wiring everything, so we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, the first thing I'm going to do right now is mount the camera, get it fixed and situated on here, and then I'll start running all the wiring. All right, guys, got the rear view mirror installed. Just the mirror itself wasn't really that hard. You just use these two little rubber brackets and it grabs on, keeps it really secure, so that's a plus. You could still utilize it as any other rear view mirror. You can see behind you, so that's a good thing right there. Just a little wider lens. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start wiring all this up. As you can see, this is a rear view camera. All right, guys, so I have the wire right here. Pretty much hit it all right there, all on this upper part of the headliner. Remove this pillar. It's real easy to do. All you gotta do is from this side, put your fingers like to this edge and then just pull, and then you pull up and then it pops out. And then as you can see, they have all these wires here, so I'll probably do the same route and just hide everything, tuck it in, hide them all nice and neat. Maybe I'll get some zip ties so it can look clean, and then I'm gonna pretty much probably bring it down here and hide it in here. All right, guys, so ran all the wire. I still have this little pillar taken off because I'm gonna run the cable and the wire for the reverse camera. I still gotta do all that, but I just removed this little weather strip, move this little piece down. That way I can feed the wire for the power. I ran it right behind here, and then like I do everything, I hide it in this little lip right here where the middle console is, and I have it all the way to the cigarette lighter right here in the middle console. So I have all that ready. Now I got to run the wire for the reverse camera. So I'll probably run the same route and then probably come through here, lift up all these little pieces, and pretty much run it back here and figure out how to get it back there. So I'm going to do that right now. All right, guys. So hid the wire behind this little panel. Remove the weather strip, and then you have some clips right here. I use my fingers, but if you want like a plastic remover, you can pop it open right here, pop it off, and then I ran the wire behind here with my fingers. I just pushed it in and hit it. That way I didn't have to remove this whole panel. And then when it came to back here, as you can see, I have the wire right here. So you can also use that little plastic remover, but right here I'm just gonna lift it up and hide the wire right behind there, and then get it to where I need it behind the seat. And then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna do this right here, and then try to figure out how I can get it to the back of the truck. All right, guys. So what I ended up doing is feeding the wire between the seat and this pillar. Brought it around this little piece right here. Just remove it, and then, as you can see, this insulated part, remove that. And then down there, I don't know if you can see, but they have wires already ran. So what I ended up doing is just following the same route they did. See those wires right there? So my wire's right there too as well. And then I don't know if you can notice, but back here is the back of the trunk. So I'm just gonna go behind this little brace right here, feed it around here, and feed it out that way to the trunk. That way the wire will be out there. The more slack you have, the better, because it gets kind of short once you get at the end. So now, guys, comes the fun part and terminating the wires. So like I had mentioned, I ran all the cable and everything kind of low. That way I can have enough slack, because you only get so much of a pigtail on this camera. So you want to make sure you have enough slack so that way it can reach. Now this wire right here, I'm going to let you know, if you have a G35 sedan like me, this wire is not enough wire to tap into your reverse lights. Being that our reverse lights are on the actual trunk, that wire from the reverse lights is right here, and it comes right here. So as you can see, this wire is not long enough. Now I already did a video on installing my third brake light, so I already have the wire right here that I need to tap into for the reverse light. But if you don't have that option, then you're gonna have to use this wire, pretty much splice it, run another probably, I want to say, 3 feet, because you need to get the wire to right here where your color orange, what you're gonna tap into, to get it to work. So that kind of sucks, being that, makes it a little more difficult. But for me, I'm just gonna use an H clamp and or a T tap and just tap into this white wire, and I'll be able to pretty much splice my reverse lights. Now here comes another thing that I don't really want to do. So I don't know, down there is where the grommet is for the wire for the license plate. Well, I don't have that much slack, so unfortunately I'm going to have to drill in the back of my bumper. Now you do have a little play right here that I'll probably drill, and then I'm just gonna run the wire through here and then tap it like that. But like I said, I don't really want to do that, but I'm gonna have to. So if you do go ahead and go that route, I have a 1/4 inch bit That way the width of the bit is big enough to fit this little auxiliary port in there. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right now and drill it, and then the hole should be right here and I can feed the wire. All right guys, so got the hole drilled out. Drilled a little hole right here too. That way this wire is a lot lower so it can connect under this little cardboard piece. And then I got the camera right here. So I'm probably gonna mount it on the bracket for the license plate lights. Probably mount it right here. And it's gonna be like right there. Look like that. So not that bad. So guys, mounted the camera, as you can see. Just use the regular self tapper. It's a little more secure when it comes to mounting it to that metal bracket. Ran the wires like I had mentioned back here, and then tapped it into the reverse lights right there, and just gonna go ahead and tuck it right there. Nice little clean install. And all right guys, let's turn on the car and see how everything works out. All right, I put it in reverse. There we go. Not that bad. Pretty cool. Let's take it for a little ride real quick. All right, guys. So that pretty much concludes this video. Hopefully, it helped you out in some type of way. Even if you don't get the same rear view mirror that I got, you still kind of get some of the guidelines and the steps that I took as far as getting the wire from the front of the windshield all the way to the trunk. Hopefully, that helps out a little bit. If you do go ahead and get the one that I got, like I said, it was only $24. I want to say the quality of the picture isn't all that great, but it still does the job. I really don't need a reverse camera because I just use my mirrors and go that route, but it does kind of help out a little bit having a mirror back there. But for $24, it's not a bad deal, guys. It really isn't. But like I mentioned, if you do get this one, you're gonna try to go the same route that I took because the wire that comes with it is a little too short, and you're gonna have to get as much slack as you can so that way you can make the connections and go make sure it looks like a clean install. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and yeah, make sure y'all share this video, guys. It, like I said, it could be beneficial to somebody else who's trying to do an install like this on the G35 Sedan. But like always, guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy Giovanni. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.